Hi guys, I'll show you more about that in a minute. Um, Nala here is not very sure what to make of it. She doesn't like the noise. I've just had it on for about 3 minutes and she didn't even want her favorite cookies. Well, not cookies, but shredded wheat squares. Speedo, on the other hand, ate his. He's over there. Well, he was. He's somewhere back there in that corner there. Probably not going to be able to show it to you, but he's back there. But Nala doesn't seem to like the sound. It's going to take her a little longer to adjust to the sound, but I was hoping to wait till the 1st of July to turn on the AC. I haven't actually unpacked it since I bought it about a month and a half ago. I bought it near the end of May, so about a little less than a month and a half. But I have like 90 days to decide whether to keep it or not, right? So I didn't have to open it till like end of September, I think, because I bought it at Home Depot. But of course, like, I wasn't going to return it or anything. Just like if I found a better sale, you know, maybe I might bring it back and get a different one. But once I've opened it, no, it's not worth carrying it back in pieces. It was so easy to assemble, I just gotta say. The instructions could have been a little bit more separated, like for vertical windows and horizontal windows, but they kind of just did like a split screen on the paper, and it was a little more confusing. But if you had to say if it was difficult, I would say that it's about the same as hooking up a surround sound system. It's not very hard. I mean, providing that the colors of the cords are all color-coded. Like, it's not hard. And most of the pieces on there are all different, so you can't even go wrong. And so if you look at the picture, you can pretty much set it up. It took me 15 minutes to set it up, about 5 to 10 minutes to clean up the place before I actually set it up. But it didn't take more than half an hour in total, including unpacking. Unpacking, it was a breeze. You cut the, whatever you call those straps are around it, the big thick ones that that you can slip and fall if you're working in warehouses, but they're the ones that usually used to bind heavy items to keep it from shifting. But you just cut those straps and then cut the tape and then just lift the box, and the bottom there was like a piece of foam, well, not like foam, it was styrofoam, and then all you gotta do is just tilt the machine backwards and pull the thing out, and it's already done. It's on wheels, so it was really easy. But Nala doesn't seem to like the sound. Speedo's over there. I was gonna wait, like I said, but my room is already hitting 27 degrees. And it's gonna be about 28 today. And yesterday it was 27, and my chins were okay because I guess it wasn't that hot out though. The temperature in my room was 27, but they didn't seem to mind. But Speedo was taking naps on this thing, and I gotta tell you, according to the breeder, these things don't do zippity-doo. They don't do nothing. They're marble tiles, but they don't actually cool the chins down. It's a little cooler surface to lie on, but it's not gonna cool your chin down if there's like a heat wave. So these marble tiles, you can get the ones for chins. They're called chin chillers, but these things are just the hardware store's version, and they're much cheaper. This thing was $1. It was $1.44 including taxes. So I think it was a little, maybe like $1.19 or something each. But you can pay $10 for one that's this big, and it's a brand name one. It's Chinchiller, but you could buy also this thing, which is double the size. But I thought these things would cool them down, but I also wanted it to weigh my fleeces down. But apparently these things do not cool your chins down if there's a heat wave. So when your temperatures are like in the mid-summers are like 32 degrees, this is not going to keep them cool. So this is not a replacement for an AC. You have to have an AC. So yesterday Speedo was lying on it, but he wasn't like rolled over, like he's not ready to die from the heat or anything. He just decided to take a nap on here, so that was my first hint, like, okay, maybe he's had enough of the heat. Maybe it's time to unpack it. But yesterday, I was so hot. Like, even just lying in bed, I felt like I was melting. I went and had an ice cream, a Nestle's ice cream cone thing, the drumsticks. But my chins can't have ice cream, so they're pretty hot. I'm thinking if they're wearing all that fur. But yesterday I really didn't want to. I had already taken a shower. I don't want to be all sweaty again. So they were okay. It was already 7 o'clock by the time I was getting really hot. So I decided to unpack it today. I went out today. Nolly, I know, the noisy sounds. Yeah, there you go. Good job. The noise isn't that bad, is it, boo-boo? You won't be so hot. She needs a bath. I decided to do the AC today, so she didn't get a dust bath. Usually she gets a dust bath on Sundays. They get one once a week when I change the fleece liners. If I change my fleece liners ahead of time, then they'll get one that day, and they'll usually get one again when I change it again. Sometimes I do move up the dates. But generally on a Sunday, if they haven't had one in the last 3 days, they get one. But today, I'm just so hot. And so now that the AC's hooked up, next day when I come home from work, I can just turn on the AC. I'll be nice and cool. So then I'll be, more likely willing to sit in the playpen with them for an hour and let them take their dust bath and climb all over me. But today, they're not going to get one. They'll get one tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow, guys, so I don't know if I'm going to make any videos. Tomorrow is Canada Day. I am in Canada. So I thought it was a good way to celebrate, with the AC turned on for these poor guys. Because I think tomorrow the weather report said it would hit 28 degrees outside. So indoors it's going to be even hotter because I am facing the sun when it sets. And it's really hot in the afternoon. In the morning it's not so bad. I was out today in the morning and it was so hot out. But when I came back in, it wasn't too hot. But my internal room temperature was already at 24. And it was only, I think, a little around 2 o'clock when I realized that, we haven't even hit 4 o'clock yet. Between 4:30 and 5 o'clock is when the sun really gets hot around here in my room. So I figure, if I'm going to put the AC out, I might as well do it now while I'm not too hot. Because I start to procrastinate when it gets too hot. So it is now 2:43 in the afternoon. It's the 30th of June. Okay, guys? I'm going to go downstairs and probably have a snack. And then I'm going to go take a shower. Because I got to work tomorrow. I need some me time. TV time. Okay, guys?